Alright, what's up, y'all? So I'm here with the Scarlet variety, or Fragaria virginiana. And this variety is absolutely delicious. A few days ago, I came upon one of the berries that looked like it was attacked by an insect. It was laying on the ground. You can see these are hanging up, so they're in perfect condition. That's about the size they are. You can see they're about the size of the tip of the finger there. About the size of a fingernail, I'll say. A little bit bigger. About the size of a thumbnail. Alright, so when I came upon the berry, I thought to myself, I was like, I could have made a video, but I wasn't too determined because the condition the berry was in, but it did have enough material for me to measure the Brix. So essentially, I put it on the Brix meter and then measured 17.5%. And I was like, oh man, I wish I would have showed them that. And the reason is because this variety, although it's hyper vigorous, it's super vigorous, grows real fast. You can see all these plants here. All these came from one plant. But just the amount of runners they produce, like you see all these runners here I had tucked to the side because I'm getting ready to root it because the variety is so good. So you can see all these runners here. There's hundreds and hundreds of runners just from this season alone. This spring season, and they just starting to put out their runners. Look, I mean, they're all over. Looks like weeds are taking over this bed, but it's actually the Scarlet. It's then runners everywhere with healthy root systems. You can see that there. Some white roots at the bottom, ready to be planted. So I can clip this off at the runner, at the where the runner is right here. I can clip that off and put this in a pot, or I can leave it how it is and put it in a pot. But nonetheless, we're gonna measure this Scarlet today because it looks like it's ready, and I'm gonna eat them too. So let's hope for the best. This one looks like it was starting to go overripe. You can see back here, it's not insect damage. Smell it, it smells like a beautiful strawberry. So let's hope for the best. Let's see how the inside looks. It's real sweet. And I have to say, this is the most vigorous variety I've ever tried, and it's also the sweetest. Oh my goodness, 24.5% sugar. I don't know anything that measures up to this. Now the one that I tried the other day was it wasn't as large as this. 24.5 is a whole nother level. I didn't know strawberries could get this high. Sweetest variety you'll ever touch, I promise. Everything else that I measured, they come out to what, 12, 13%. The Scarlet that I got from Baker Creek measured 14.5%, and that was already amazing. That was at the time, that was my most amazing variety. When I had that growing with many other varieties. And I gotta admit, this thing is, it's like a pill of sugar. Now this one is still ripe, and I can see some white. You can see how it's white at the tip of there. How it's lighter in color than right here. You see how it's dark red, then white. So I'm gonna leave that one for another day. 26.1. I don't think I want to grow any other strawberry, honestly, at this point. I gotta figure out why it's not as productive. I believe it may have been because we had that heat wave that came. And I'm also trying to figure out if this variety is June bearing, ever bearing, or day neutral. So I can't figure it out yet. But I do see a lot of flowers forming and whatnot. Or they look like they get ready to form, but some of them just never develop. But like I said, hundreds of runners. I'm getting ready to root these. 26.1% Brix. I'm loving it. See y'all in the next one. I'm gonna have so many strawberries, so many wild strawberries. And just imagine the treats you can make with those. You can make all type of pies. You can make all type of desserts in general. Check how small that is. Children would love this. You can make all type of children's snacks. You can dehydrate them, which I wouldn't recommend it because they're so good fresh. But if you wanted to get an even higher concentration of those sugars, for people who don't know, so Brix, what I just measured just now, Brix is the measurement of soluble solids that are in a fluid. So the juice inside this Scarlet strawberry contains 26.1% sugar, which is soluble. When it touches water, it dissolves in water, which means it's soluble in water. And there's other phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are nutrients that come from light. They have something to do with light. So phytonutrients are good for you, and they have something to do with the color of fruits. Like how this is bright red, that's caused by a phytonutrient, a specific kind of phytonutrient. So they are also able to dissolve in water, and that meter, basically this Brix meter, measures those dissolved solids. So when they don't touch water, they're a solid, but the moment they touch water, they become a dissolved solid. So that's what's going on with that, y'all. I recommend, and it's basically good for measuring the quality of your produce. So I measured this, and it came out to 26.1% sugar. The other day I measured Hawaii 4, and that came out to 9.5% sugar or Brix. You can use the terms interchangeably. So that Hawaii 4 came out to 9.5%, which is fairly low. This is the Hawaii 4 variety here. Still developing fruits. I just ate one earlier, honestly. You can see blooms. Hawaii 4 is a day neutral variety, and this is also a wild variety. But this one measured 9.5% Brix, or 9.5% sugar, or 9.5% soluble solids inside of its juice. So basically 10% of this of the weight of this strawberry is sugar. 25% of the weight of Scarlet, or 26% of the weight of Scarlet, is sugar. So 1/4 of that Scarlet strawberry is sugar. That's a lot of sugar. And other soluble solids. So it's a measure of quality. The more soluble solids you have in your foods, in your vegetables, in your produce, the more soluble solids, the healthier it is. All right, see y'all in the next one. Let's go take another look at that 25% ball of sugar. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna figure it out. Just look at all these runners. I got runners everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. I'm telling you, I could just pull them, and they're all in there. They're stretching across the bed. I'm gonna come pull them up and root them into some higher grow bags, because they're also drought tolerant. I noticed that I lost every other strawberry variety. Have y'all noticed that? I lost every other strawberry variety. I haven't been showing any others except for this one. And Sparkle, which I just showed, and Hawaii 4. Sparkle was low to the ground. So 25% of this is sugar. 1/4 of it is sugar. If this weighed 1 gram, 0.25 grams of it would be sugar. See y'all in the next one.